Hello guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Don't mind my red face, I was scratching at things, so that's a no-no. But today we're doing a get ready with me kind of live update. I'm just gonna be chatting with you guys. This is like my normal everyday makeup I do. Just thought it'd be kind of fun. We got Mana in the back hanging out with us. He does not like it when I close the door, so he likes to be in the same room, which is so sweet. But if you have any questions on any products I use, always leave them in the comments down below. I will try and put all the products I use in the description box down below and the links to everything if you guys want to try anything. And with all that said, let's just get straight into it. Okay, so the first product I use is a facial primer called Smooth Affair by Jane Iredale. So I use a lot of Jane Iredale products because I buy them at my work. I work at Ruma. It's like a medical aesthetics practice. Jane Iredale is known as skincare makeup, so it's 99% or more mineral based. So I actually found out that in order for a makeup brand to call themselves like mineral based, it only has to be like 3% or something crazy. So anyway, it's skincare makeup, so it's supposed to be better for your skin, and I'm trying to prevent my breakouts. My breakouts have actually been better, despite what I look like right now. I feel like it's a lot of surface stuff rather than like deep, painful acne, which I'll take. I haven't been very good at washing my face this weekend, so that's probably why. But anyway, I'm gonna use this stuff. It smells like grapefruit, so good. Oh my gosh. All over the face. And I got my big mirror over here, so I'll be using that a little bit. And then I also have my trusty handheld mirror I just got off Amazon. It took me way too long to get one, but I'll link that below too. Just a regular mirror. Okay, so for foundation, I use a combo of things. Again, I use a Jane Iredale BB cream in the shade 7. They're just numbered. And then I mix it with this Elastin Hydra Tint. It's like a tinted SPF. I love this stuff. It leaves you like a dewy, glowy finish. So do a full pump of that, the Elastin, and then you don't need a ton of the BB cream because it's very thick. Okay, to my understanding, I thought BB creams were supposed to be like a really light makeup, like not foundation, which maybe they normally are. I don't know, correct me you guys. But this BB cream by Jane is their fullest coverage foundation. So very confusing, but I still like it. So I use about that kind of mix, if you can see that. Elastin BB cream. And then I just use my fingers all over my face. And I didn't state it in the beginning, but this is not a makeup channel. I'm just doing this for funsies. I like makeup, but I am by no means a makeup girl. I just kind of do what I feel. So I get that all over my face. Sorry if the lighting changes. I'm using completely natural light, no ring light today, and it's kind of mainly coming from the window here, so it's a little shadowy over here. Also, look at my cute nails. I talked about these on my TikTok, but I just am trying this new brand called Fingersuit, and I love this pattern. So they're press-ons. I glue them on with super glue. If you didn't already know. If you've been following me, you already know that. Okay, once I finish with all the cream stuff, I move into a powder. Now, I probably don't need this many layers. I don't know. I just kind of like it. So once again, I use the Jane Iredale pressed powder. This is in the shade Suntan. So I use my little brush. My sister gave me these brushes years ago. They're by Tarte. Love them so much. And then just pat that in. So as we know, it is starting to get into spring. Well, actually, it technically is spring, but here in Utah, sometimes it lags and it will snow. But the weather this last weekend was in the 70s, and it was such a dream. I feel like, and a lot of people I talked to, the seasonal depression was hitting hard just before the end of the winter, and I was one of those people. I also have some hormone things going on, which I can talk about, but I think it was just a combination of things. So the month of February and most of the month of March have just been feeling real weird, you know, not like myself, kind of down. So I'm really looking forward to the sunny weather. Okay, next up, I use my bronzer. Again, Jane Iredale, so I'm getting a full face of Jane. This is called Sunbeam, and it's supposed to be like a shaded one, but somehow I've used mostly that side. So now I try to get just the brown side, pat it off, and then I obviously just put that, maybe not obviously, I don't know. I put it at the top of my forehead, just like the perimeter of my face. Cheekbones. This is a different Tarte brush, by the way. But anyway, so my hormone stuff going on. In 2020, I don't know if I ever talked about this on my channel. I think I did, but I went to a naturopath because I was just feeling so excessively tired and weird and like not like myself. Like I wasn't liking working out anymore, just like exhausted a lot of the time, depressed, you know. I was diagnosed with low thyroid and low progesterone. So that was over 2 years ago. They put me on progesterone and a thyroid medication. I tried it for a while and then I started having just symptoms from the progesterone, I'm pretty sure. So I just wanted to try and work on healing my body naturally. So I went off of everything. Didn't talk to my doctor about it, so probably shouldn't have done that, but I did. And now it's 2 years later and things seem to have been getting better, but just in the last several months I can feel sort of the same symptoms coming back on. And I decided I'd rather have to take medication and just feel like myself and feel good than struggle with this. Plus, I have family history of thyroid issues, so not something to play around with. So I went to a new doctor just because I felt like my last doctor, I wasn't getting, he was a great doctor, I just wasn't getting an emotional, personal connection like I wanted with a doctor. So I found a new one and I've seen her once and I just got my blood work done, but it hasn't come back yet. So we're gonna find out how my thyroid's looking. I'll keep you guys updated and we're gonna start a new treatment course. I don't know, but I'm excited because I just want to feel energized and happy and good, you know. Okay, now we're going with concealer. So this is, again, Jane Iredale. You guys surprised? This is the under eye concealer, but I use it on spots as well. I have two concealers. I'll show you the next one after this. So this one, I mainly do under my eyes. And then if I have any like acne that's showing that's not like active, I'll put it on that. Dab that in. I used to use a beauty blender more often, but now I just really have resorted to my fingers, so hopefully that's okay. I'm pretty sure you can only buy Jane makeup through like a medical practice. Maybe you can buy it directly off their website, I'm not sure, but I'll link the stuff below nonetheless. Or if you live locally in Utah, you can always come into Ruma. I'll put their website down below too. Okay, I think that's good. So the other concealer I have is by the brand Zeo Skin Health. So another product I got at Ruma and another skincare brand. This, I may have talked about this before too, is a concealer, but it also has salicylic acid in it. So any like acne that's active, you can conceal it and treat it at the same time, which I love. And I usually have active acne. So I have like little surface ones right here. So I'll just cover them up. This is my breakout area most of the time, my neck, and then like, not even my cheeks, but like my lower face around my mouth. That's where I get majority of my acne, which I feel like screams hormonal acne. Again, dab it all in. I probably should have done my concealer first before I did the bronzer, but oh well. I'm gonna do my eyebrows. So not to toot my own horn, but I get complimented on my brows a lot when I do them this way I'm gonna show you. And I've posted it on my Instagram before, like a little reel on how I do them. The product I use is called Brow Styling Soap. I get this from Amazon. I once got a comment, someone was like, why don't you just use regular soap? And I was like, I don't know. I don't know what the difference of ingredients are. So I just go with the brow soap and it's pretty cheap. So I don't know. It comes with this little spoolie, which I actually need to go get wet. So I'll go do that real quick. Okay, so I actually just got this glass of water. It was in my last video if you want to know about it. It's the cutest glass. But I'm gonna dip, if I get the dog hair off of it first, the spoolie brush into the water. Okay, and then I take the soap and circle it about on there, scrub it up until it gets a little bit sudsy. Looks like that. And then I go for my eyebrow and I brush them up and out. So not straight up, because then they'll curl backwards the other way, at least mine will. So just kind of up and out like this. So this is like laminating your own eyebrows, but it only lasts for the day and then you can wash them off. Up and out. Now I make sure they're like pretty coated in the soap, like each hair has soap on it. And then once I've done that, I take my fingers and I brush them to like almost like press it in the same direction, up and out. Okay, then once I'm done with that, take a look at them. I just let them dry before I put makeup on top of them. So while they're drying, we move on to the next part of the makeup, Just gonna curl my lashes real quick. Now I've started doing something different with my eyelashes, which I'm excited to show you guys because it's very innovative. I mean, not really, but also kind of. And then I put on a little bit of mascara. This is from Amazon, Cabaret Premier mascara. Just like a light layer on the eyelashes. Okay, next. Oh, my eyelashes aren't even in here. We're gonna put on fake eyelashes, but I left them in the bathroom. 1 second. Okay, I've got my eyelashes. These eyelashes I also get from Amazon, called, it's either Cherry Bomb or Cherry Blossom. Again, I'll link them below. I like them a lot, and they come in a huge pack. But what I do is I trim them like almost in half, and I use the half that has the smaller end. So they're a pretty short lash, if you can see that. And I reuse the same eyelashes several times until they're like not usable anymore, if they start to like break apart. Honestly, I should probably cut new eyelashes. Those are at their wit's end. So these that I just pulled out are the other end that's longer. So they might be a little too long. I don't know, we could just be extra glam today. I'm not doing anything today, I don't think. So this is just for funsies. But let's do it. Okay, so keep in mind the eyelashes I'm gonna put on today are usually, they're longer than the ones I use normally, because they're the longer end. Okay, so I take my eyelash glue. This is actually hair glue. I usually get it from Sally's, but you can also get it from Amazon. And then I take plain spoolie brush, take the normal end of it, the handle part, dip the handle into the glue, so you get a little ball on the end, just like that. Now, the thing I've been doing different with my eyelashes lately is gluing them to the bottom of my eyelashes rather than the top. So when I close my eyes, you can't see the false lash. So it's a little bit more tricky. Practice makes perfect, okay? And this is also where my handy dandy mirror comes in. I flip it to the side that like magnifies, and I set it beneath myself. This will help me glue it on, right? Okay, but first things first, when you apply the glue, you're gonna apply it to the top of that band on the eyelash, not on like where you'd normally apply it, like on the bottom. So I apply it here, like on the front side. Just a little line. And then I take my mirror, put it right below me, take a pair of tweezers, and then I'm gonna hold my eye open like this, and then I glue it on the underside of my lashes. I'm gonna use the tweezer to kind of press the eyelash where they need to connect to my real lashes. And then once I get them in a good spot, I try to pinch them together to my real eyelashes. I've been doing fake eyelashes for years, like grew up in dance doing them. So if you're not very good at putting them even on your regular, how you normally apply fake eyelashes, maybe practice that first for a while and then move on to this, because even sometimes when I'm doing this, I get real frustrated when they won't go on. The second day, third day, fourth day, once I've reused the eyelash a few times, they go on a lot easier. So that eyelash is now on. Again, they're longer than I normally use, but I'll just usually put mascara more on the inside so they kind of blend in. But I like them to be just the second half of my eye because it's more of like a cat eye look. Let's do the other side now. See how this goes. Take my finger and I pull my eyelid up like this, and then I look in the mirror, plop it on. Okay, that was a lot better. Okay. I'll give it a second and then I'll squeeze it together. Okay. Hey, those are kind of fun. Those are like dramatic. Wow. Oh, shit. Getting glue everywhere. Now the eyelashes are in place, I like to go back in with a little mascara and just put a little bit more like on the inner sides to kind of blend them. Yeah, these eyelashes are real dramatic, but whatever. Okay, I'm pretty happy with those. Now it's time to go finish off our eyebrows. So for my eyebrow makeup, I use, my eyebrows are a little uneven. It's okay, we'll tweak them. I use the Anastasia Brow Pomade in the shade Ebony. It's a little dip. And then I got the brush that it comes with. So whatever one they sell, it doesn't come with it, but it's in the same section. It's supposed to go with it. this little angled brush. Try to make sure the tip of the brush is crisp and clean, otherwise my brows get a little bit more spotty. Okay, and then I just dip the little brush into the pomade, take off the excess on the sides of the little pot, and then I just take it and do strokes, like little hair-like strokes. So I start at the front and just kind of brush up. You can always add more later, so you know, start off light. So then I just do that the whole way down my brow. And then how I know I did my soap, my brow soap right, is my eyebrows are like stuck to my face. They're like not hairs anymore, they're just laminated back into my face, so. And then I have this little dot right there I need to clean up. I'll usually use a Q-tip. Okay, I think they're pretty good. This one needs a little more height to match the other one. Do you see that? Yeah. Just fill in a few little gaps. They're sisters though, not twins, right guys? Hopefully that's a little better. All right, so now we need to do blush. I've had this same blush since before I started my channel, so that's kind of sad. I don't know if that's like bad, like should I throw it away? I don't know, but it's this one by MAC. So blush, I just put on the apples of my cheeks. I don't always wear it, hence why it's probably lasted so long. Booyah, maybe that was a little bit much. No, I think it's good. And then we're gonna use highlight. So my highlighter is from Physicians Formula called Butter Highlighter. I've had it for a little while. I use this other brush from Sephora, this fan brush. Dippity dippity. And then I put on, obviously, my cheekbones to highlight my cheeks. And my upper lip. And my nose. I also have a little stick highlighter my sister gave me. I don't even know where it's from. I think it was a sample. Benefit Cosmetics. I'll just put it on the tip of my nose sometimes instead of the powder, and I'll line up my nose, upper lip, and then I put it on the inner corners of my eyes. Some days I do eyeliner. I have black liquid and I have brown, but lately I've just not been feeling it, so I haven't really been wearing eyeliner, especially since I glue my eyelashes on the underside, because now when I close my eyes, hopefully you can see, you can't see the false lash strip, which I love. Rub in my highlighter because my husband always seems to tell me that it's not rubbed in. He's nice about it, but he does say you need to rub that in a little. We're almost done, you guys. Before we end off too, I wanted to bring up that I am kind of adjusting the direction of my YouTube and such things. Not a ton, but I used to be kind of more solely focused on fitness, I think, and now I'm wanting to branch out a little. I still absolutely love fitness, but I don't want it to be my whole world. It's just a part of it now, you know? Next one for my eyes that I've been doing recently, I talked about it in my favorites video, just barely, is the NYX liquid eyeliner. So I put it on my waterline. The faces you make while you're doing your makeup makes your eye look a little bit bigger. I'll do the other side. Perfect. Okay, and then the next step is the one I only do sometimes for fun, and it is Freckles. So I have these ColourPop freckle pens. I'm gonna try and find the link below because they're so fun. I have a darker and a lighter. I'm gonna use the lighter today. Even though it's the lighter shade, it's still pretty dark. And I'll just dot random spots across my nose and my upper cheek, under eye. Just kind of fun. I have freckles naturally, but I feel like obviously in the winter they're lighter, so you don't see them as much. But it's funny that we like use makeup and cover our freckles and then we add them back on. But I'm here for it. Oh, cute. Sometimes if I do the dots a little bit too dark and they look too fake, I'll just kind of smudge them slightly with my fingers. I think that's good for freckles. Cute. And then we're gonna set our makeup. Usually for lips, I just put on like a lip gloss. I'll wipe off the cream. Here we go. With the washcloth. From earlier when I was doing my makeup. I always get dead skin right there. It's so annoying. And then I'll just use some kind of gloss, like clear gloss or whatever. Not picky as long as they're hydrated. And then my setting spray is, again, Jane Iredale Palm Mist Hydrating Spray. It smells so good, so I spray that all over. Oh, bathe in it, practically. Perfect. And then 9 times out of 10, I don't do my hair at all. So I'm just gonna let it chill, or I like clip it up. I did my hair in hair rollers. I talked about it in a video and I put it on TikTok a while ago, and I finally mastered them. Not mastered, but I finally got them down, and I love the way it looked, but it takes me so long to do it. So I don't know how girls out here be doing their full face makeup and curling their hair every day. I'm like, shout out to you, because that is energy. Unless they're just better at it than I am, it just doesn't take that much time. But if I did my full hair and makeup every day, it'd probably take me 2 hours, at least an hour and a half. Most of the time I pick one, or I get lucky on the weekend to do my hair and it lasts through the week, so. Alright guys, well I guess that's it for today's video. Let me know if you have any questions about products, anything like that. Let me know videos you want to see next, please. Thank you so much for watching. Love all of you guys, love the support. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you want to stick around. And again, I appreciate you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys!